Hey everyone, it's Jason. So today we having our Zeo Masters Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid expansion collections. I'm gonna start a series of several videos doing some unboxings. Let's get some of these out of the way. Alright, so we're gonna start with the Zeo Rangers pack. If you're not familiar with this game, definitely check out some of my other videos. Base set, Shattered Grid, a couple other expansions. This is just the add-on, so you're going to need the base set to play, but it adds the 5 new Zeo Rangers. Let's see who they are down here. So we got Cat Hillard, Tanya Sloan, Rocky DeSantos, Adam Park, and Tommy Oliver. Cool artwork on the side. The back showing off a good big giant thing. Require these. More cool artwork on the side. I don't think there's anything I talk about. Alright, so let's crack this open, see what we got. Or let's take forever to open this. Because plastic is apparently my nemesis. There we go. Alright, so let's cook this down a little bit. So we got our typical Renegade book, shows off all their games. Don't care. Not part of this. So we have Zeo Ranger pack. Stronger than before. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have discovered the Zeo crystals, gaining access to new Zords and powers. The 5 core members listed before leaping the battle using their new decks and unique Zeo Ranger abilities. 5 figures, 5 character cards, 50 combat cards, 10 per character, and the 6 Zords. 1 Zord per each character plus a Megazord. It just tells you about how to add to the expansion to the base games. Attaching energy tokens. This is a new ability. Allows effects to allow you to attach energy tokens to enemy cards. When you attach an energy token to an enemy card, take it from the supply, place it near that enemy card, and attach enemy can have any number of tokens attached. Energy tokens attached to enemy cards are not considered to be on those cards for the purpose of other effects, such as War Draken Stolen Power. Enemies defeated, any energy tokens attached to it are immediately added to the shared energy pool. So it kind of gives you, like, they kind of hold on to it, or borrow that energy or whatever, and then you get it when you defeat them. And there's gaining hit tokens. Allows effects allow you to gain hit tokens, which you can then spend to trigger special abilities. When you gain a hit token, take it from the supply, place it on your character card. Hit tokens you have gained remain on your card until you spend them. You cannot have more than 3 hit tokens at a time. Any extra are done. There's all the people. Definitely point out too, we got, Jonathan Ying, creator, the designer of the game. Producer Scott Gata for Renegade. All these other great people on here too. Like Sarah Harrison, Terry Littercore. Sorry if I butchered your name there. Just point out those couple people that are really active on the Power Ranger Facebook page. If you have questions, you can talk to them. They're in the videos, plus some of the other people have been in the gameplay videos they do. Definitely check those out. They also have extra scenarios they print off every month. Just saying, like, hey, if you want to try this, here's a different way to play. Like, mix and match this, mix and match that board. It's all cool. Alright, so here we go. We got all the cool stuff. Alright. Go Power Rangers. Not Mighty Morphin, but Zeo Power Rangers. I remember they changed the theme song. Alright, let's just go through these guys. Oh, excuse me. One color, one ranger at a time. Start up. We have Zeo Ranger I, pink. Catherine Hillard took over Pink Ranger from Kimberly. She's got her shield there. Yeah. One thing I loved about the Zeo Rangers is, because they're all numbered 1 through 5, is their masks determine also kind of show off what colors they are. Or not color, what number they are. Then they have the new Z up here, shows that they're a Zeo Ranger versus the Mighty Morphin had the Lightning Bolt and the Hyper Force, actually SG for Shattered Grid. I think it's because they didn't think about using the thing. If you have the Kickstarter, this is the second Catherine Hillard you could have gotten, because she does have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers card. So it's kind of neat. One step ahead. You may look at the top card of your deck at any time. You may play that card as though it were in your hand. Well, that's definitely cool. Take a look at her deck. Dancer's Grace, because she was a ballet dancer. She did dancing. I don't remember what kind. It's been a while since I've watched this. I'm going to zoom in a bit here, if I can. There we go. So she has a maneuver for 0 cost. Gain 1 energy. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck, then put them back in any order. And you may immediately play another card. So that synergizes really well with her character ability. Because you could look at the top 2. Oh, I want the second card. Put that one on top. And then since you can play that card, you can actually play that right off the top of your deck. That's definitely cool. She's got 2 of those. She's got her disc throw. 0 cost, 2 dice. After you play this card, if you played it from the top of your deck, excuse me. If you play it from the top of your deck, return it to the top of your deck instead of discarding it. So that's cool. She can basically throw her disc. You can opt to put it right back on top of your deck if you want it again. So that way you know that you're going to have a second free attack the next time you want it. A 0 cost free attack. Or, you have 2 shields sitting there. Fire Cloud. 1 cost, 3 dice. If you play this card from the top of your deck, you may divide this hit between any 2 adjacent targets and ignore the guard keyword. When choosing the attack, she shoots a giant fireball out. That is cool. It's 2 of those. Her power disc, so here's her signature weapon. Reaction. This isn't her weapon. It is her weapon. Alright. To reaction. Play this card when any ranger suffers damage. To reduce that damage by 3, then deal 3 damage to an enemy card of your choice. So that's a lot of 3s. 3 damage, 3 prevention, 3 shields. Then she has the Power Pod Sword. This is like the Ranger Blaster from the Mighty Morphin. It's the 1 card that all the Zeo Rangers have. So it costs 1 instead of X, like the Mighty Morphins did. It says, play this card when any Ranger performs an attack, you add 1 die to that attack. That Ranger may divide the damage amongst any number of targets. So, where the Mighty Morphin, you could pay X and deal that damage any number. So, however much energy you're willing to spend. This gets you 1 die roll. So, it could do 1 hit, 2 hits or 0 hits added to any attack. So that's kind of cool. So if you have a really high, someone's going to be doing a bunch of dice rolling, you have a bunch of high damage, definitely you could split that all up. Bare minimum, you could just add it to one die, roll to one attack, and potentially split 2 damage up. And then she finally has Tai Chi Strike. She does like a fist palm that comes with the shape of her shield. That's neat. 2 attack. Gain 1 energy for each 0 result you roll during this attack. If you play this card from the top of your deck, add 1 die to this roll. So that's kind of cool. You're going to possibly do up to 6 damage with 3 dice roll. Or you could potentially gain 3 energy. If it goes really bad for you. So at least it's not losing. So if you roll badly, at least you're gaining energy. So maybe the next player can do something really cool. Let's look at her Zord. Alright, Zeo Zord I. Pink. It's blue. Not pink. It's some pink stripes. It's kind of funny. Excuse me. I'm dry today. Exhaust this card to gain 1 energy, and allow each ranger to look at the top card of their deck. Each ranger may either draw that card or return it to the top of their deck. So basically, it's like an extension of her ability. So that's pretty cool. And there's the Megazord. Alright, and then now we have the Yellow Ranger. Zeo Ranger II Yellow. Tanya Sloan. She's got her like cool nunchucks. One under the arm, that's neat. Love the little miniatures. So here's her card. And again, we have her mask. So we're Zeo Ranger I had 1 circle. She has 2. It's just 2 sides. So she has 2. Critical Strike. Once during each of your attacks, if you roll any 2-hit dice, add 1 die or 1 hit to that attack. So basically, all her double hits do 3 damage. That's pretty nifty. So where Pink Ranger was all about looking at cards in her deck and why this won't focus. There we go. Looking at her deck and playing stuff from the top of her deck. Looks like the Yellow Ranger might all be based on doing extra damage. So here we got building momentum, 0 cost maneuver, gain 1 energy. Any ranger may immediately play 1 card with an energy cost of 0. That card is an attack, add 1 die to that attack, then after rolling, remove 1 die from that attack. So basically, they play an attack, you play this, they get a free roll, or free extra die, and then you remove the lowest one, presumably a 0. So that's pretty cool. She's got 2 of those. Here's her chain combo. She's whipping around her nunchaku there. 0, 3 dice. After rolling, After rolling, remove 1 die from this attack. So that's big. She's basically getting extra dice, but she keeps having to remove 1. What I paused for a second it says, play this maneuver. Any ranger may immediately play 1 card. She is technically any ranger, so you could play building momentum on your turn. Gain your 1 energy, and then add a die. So then you could play this and have a 4 die attack. Then you have to remove 2 of them, but still, for free, that's pretty good. Alright, so now we have intercepting strike. There shows her punching a Kaj in the face, pushing his hand out of the way. Play this card when it's a reaction, 1 cost. Play this card when any ranger discards a card for defense. Deal the amount of hits equal to the number of shields on the discarded card of an enemy of your choice. So that worked really nice with like the Blue Ranger, or even the Pink Ranger. We can kind of stack her deck a little bit. Pink Zeo, Blue Morphing. can specify now that there's, since there's multiple teams. Power double clubs. Here's her attack weapon. 3 cost. They got 5 dice. After rolling, remove 2 dice from this attack. Then perform a second attack with 2 dice targeting enemy adjacent to the first target. So you roll 5, and if you get 2 bad hits out of it, 0s or even just 2 1s and all the rest are powerful, you remove them. So you can do, basically, you roll really well, you could do 6 damage. You roll kind of bad, you could at least maybe do 3 damage. If you roll really bad, you could do 0 damage, but that would suck. But then you can immediately take them 2 dice removed, roll them again, and get a chance to do another, which again, that could be 0 damage, which is always the case, or you could potentially do an extra 4 damage. So that's pretty awesome. There's her Power Pod Sword, which I'm not going to go over. It's the same as the Pink Ranger. And then finally, Rapid Kicks. 4 dice after rolling, remove 2 dice from this attack. So she's all about rolling a lot of dice and then removing them. Excuse me. And then she's got Zeo II. Exhaust this card before any ranger performs an attack. Add 3 dice to that attack. Then after rolling, remove 3 dice from that attack. So basically an extension of her, all her other cards. Which is how their Zords kind of should work. So now we got the 2 legs of the Zord. And you'll see they have the one there, 1 cannon, and like 1 bang across the top, and then hers has the 2. She's got 2 cannons, 2 big eyes. So they really like playing with those numbers there. Alright, so now we have the Blue Ranger. Zeo Ranger III Blue, Rocky DeSantos. Previously, the Red Ranger in Mighty Morphin after he took over for Jason. Alright, let's look at his character card. And now, he doesn't have 3 bubbles, but he has a triangle, so you get another shape. But he has 3 points on there, so that's where you get his 3 from. So like the one was a circle, has no corners. The other one had two circles, Yellow Ranger. So again, no corners, but like 2 objects. Here it has 3 points. I just noticed this when I was watching this as a kid, and it's always kind of cool that they had that design. Called Shot. At the start of each battle, you may attach 1 energy token to an enemy card of your choice. When an enemy card is defeated, move all attached energies from that card to the shared pool. So there's that attaching energy. Alright. So I think we're going to have a bunch of that type of stuff in here. So we have Let's Party, 0, Maneuver, choose up to 2 enemy cards and attach 1 energy token to each of them. After you play this card, a ranger of your choice may immediately play 1 card. So that'd be a nice way. You could put some energy tokens on some guy. Then if you play Power Pod Sword or something that, or like Pink Ranger's Fireball, and you do knock multiple guys out, you can get a bunch of extra energy really quick. His power axes, his weapon came up right away. 3 cost, 3 attack dice. Sorry about my cough. Ugh. Instead of choosing a target, this attack deals its full hits to each enemy card with at least 1 energy token attached to it. Oh, that is crazy, because then you can, when you play it, again, it's combos right with this. So you play this, choose 2 enemy cards, attach 1 energy each, and after you play this card, a ranger of your choice may immediately play 1 card. If you have 3 energy, you play Power Axes, drop it, you roll your dice, you do that full attack to each one of those 2 guys you just dropped 1 on. Plus, if you use this Called Shot character ability, at the start of each battle, you can attach 1 energy to an enemy of your choice. To start your turn, play 1 energy. Play what's party on another one. Roll 3 dice. So now you've got potentially 3, 6 damage somewhere in there, hitting 3 different characters. If you defeat any of them, because maybe they're a couple of putties or whatever, or maybe the cogs if they come out are weak, then you get all that energy back that you probably just spent. So that's pretty cool. Power Pod Sword. Power Spin, you can make a flip kick. 1 cost to attack. After resolve this attack, deal 1 hit to each enemy card other than the target with at least 1 energy of tokens. So he likes to spread that damage out. I love that you get those energy tokens back. That's definitely makes it worth these abilities, because then you can also keep playing bigger and bigger ones. So he helps produce more energy quick. Maybe not quick, but he helps produce energy. Reckless Assault. 1 cost to attack. 2 dice. If this attack defeats your target, you may immediately play another card. The Blue Ranger is relentless at beating the crap out of everybody. I think they kind of said, when you step down as a Red Ranger from being, the leader of the team into the Blue Ranger, you kind of gotta be more of just, I'm just the powerhouse, I'm here to, help everybody out. He kind of fell more into, his traditional type role. So now we have Triple Threat. 0, 2 dice. Before rolling, attach 1 energy token to the target of this attack. So it'd be a good one to do if you just want to hit somebody, but you don't want to defeat them yet, unless you just want to get that energy back right away. Alright, Zeo III, the Sphinx. Exhaust this card to allow 2 different Rangers to each choose 1 card from their discard pile and place it on top of their deck. Alright, so that one doesn't really fall in line with him attaching energy to other cards, like his deck does. But it lets him recycle cards quicker. I think the only reason it doesn't is because if he's the only Ranger that currently right now gains a bonus from attaching energy, it doesn't make sense to have a Zord that does it, because he'd be the only one getting a bonus from that effect. So he doesn't have all the cool 3/3/3 things that in 2 that the other ones did, but he does his triangle right there. But he's a giant Sphinx, so you can't argue with that. Alright, up next we have a Green Ranger. Giant axes. And this is our good friend Adam Park, who is the creator Jonathan Ying's favorite Ranger. I believe he liked someone who's the Black Ranger from Mighty Morphin. Alright, so now he's got a square, which is 4 points. He's Zeo Ranger 4, green. Also cool because, they got rid of the Black Ranger and they made a Green Ranger. So now you can have a team up of 2 Green Rangers, with the Green Ranger Tommy and the Green Ranger Adam Park. Plus, if you have Hyperforce team from Shattered Grid, you can also do a Green Ranger there, I believe. I don't remember. Or maybe he has a black one. But yeah, I like that they added more greens in there. So making green like the 5th Ranger color. Or 6th Ranger color. Alright, anywho. I'm rambling. Vanguard. Each time an enemy card deals damage to you, gain 1 hit token, and you may place it on this card, max of 3. You may spend hit tokens from this card to trigger special abilities on your combat card. So, definitely gonna interact with his abilities. But, I mean, the only downside I would say to that is, the Pink Ranger lets you look at cards. It's really only her thing. Some of these characters, it really, ties in with their deck. But, him putting hit tokens on, that's only going to work for them. Some of the other Rangers have abilities let anyone else draw. Let any Ranger in the battle, get an extra combat dice or put a different card there. His is going to be solely on his, But let's see what we got. Avenging Strike. He's just kneeing that guy right in the face. attack one guy, you may spend any number of hit tokens, get an equal number of dice to this attack. So you could add up to 3 dice for free, so you could be a 4 attack potentially, if the battle lasts that long. And now he's doing a power elbow. Oh, I wonder if it's the same guy. He just elbowed him and then kneed him in the face. Charging strike, 2 attack dice. You may either gain 1 hit token or spend any number of hit tokens to gain equal amount of energy. So that's helpful. Synergy, whichever direction you need to go. His his energy cross chops 3 damage or 3 dice. After you play this card, you may spend 1 hit token to place. You may spend 1 hit token to place it on top of your deck instead of discarding it. So basically, it's a power attack for 3 that you can get back fairly quickly. He's got not done yet. Maneuver. Gain 1 hit token. You may immediately play 1 card from your discard pile. And then he has a star, which we haven't seen for a while. So if this is discarded due to defense, it has a star ability. This card is revealed for defense. You may spend any number of hit tokens to add an equal number of shields to this card. So you can potentially boost up the defense with this one. So that's pretty cool. Here's his weapon, his power hatchets. You may spend any number of hit tokens to re-roll an equal number of dice during this attack. After you perform this attack, gain 3 hit tokens. So basically, play this card. Spend any number of hit tokens you need to do up to your 3. If you have any zeros, definitely re-roll all of them. You have 1s, and it's kind of a gamble. But you get your 3 tokens back. You can only have 3 at a time, so it's no reason not to spend them. So that's cool. And then here's his power pod sword. Now imagine adding like something like this to something like this. Like another player plays this in reaction. So you spend this, you get to roll 4 dice, and you get to re-roll it. Well, here now you get to roll 5. You get 5 dice that you can potentially re-roll up to 3 of them, and you can then divide that. So that could definitely be cool. Alright, Zeo IV, Toro Sword. She's a bunch of squares on him. Exhaust this card to deal hit to an already resolved enemy card equal to the number of hit tokens on it. So it's been hit twice, deal another 2. It's been hit 4 times, deal another 4. Basically, this guy's your finisher. Has to wait till they're resolved, but still, that's kind of nice because they're like, oh, we didn't quite finish off that guy. You can kind of ignore him a little just before the battle ends. Whip this guy out, bash him in the head, and finish him off. Alright, our final Ranger. We have Zeo Ranger V, Red. He's got his cool sword here, a little shield on the star. Not really sure why he's doing the Vulcan sign there. Live long and prosper. He's like, don't worry, I won't kill you. And then he's going to stab you with his sword. We got Tommy Oliver, Green Ranger, Mighty Morphin Green, Mighty Morphin White, now became Mighty Morphin Red and is officially leading the team. He has Shining Star. Once per battle, you may reveal 1 card from your hand and use the star ability on that card as if it were revealed for defense. So far, Adam has been the only character in this set that has had a starred ability. So if you were playing the legendary mode, which if you want to know about that, we'll learn about that when we open up the Tommy Oliver pack in a different video. So check that out. But basically, it's a mode where you can combine Ranger cards together to make one deck of several Rangers. Either 2 or 3 or 4, or how many ever you want to do. There's specific rules. But you could add other cards with stars, such as that one Adam Park card. Or a bunch of Billy cards. Blue Ranger Mighty Morphin, he has a bunch of those as well. So that's actually kind of neat with that mode. Alright, so we have a flying power kick. His foot is on fire. 1, 3 attack. He's got a star ability there. 1 second here. Alright, so it's just an attack. No special ability, but if it's revealed for defense. Next time any ranger performs an attack during battle, add 1 die to that attack. So, let him take a hit. He'll flip this over. Oh, I can possibly block it because it's 3. And then the next ranger performs an attack, gains an extra die. So that's definitely cool. And then with his ability, once per battle, you may reveal 1 card from your hand to use its star ability. So you could just be like, oh, you're going to attack? Let me give you an extra attack. Excuse me. Let me give you an extra die. So that's cool. Lead by example. You may immediately play play another card. Then another ranger choice may immediately play 1 card. So basically, it costs 1. You get to play something for free. And then you're not for free. You still have to pay for it. So you have to have the energy costs and everything. And then another ranger. But that's still pretty cool. Because you can get basically 2 cards in 1 turn. Power Pod Sword. Red Riposte. Reaction. Play this card when any ranger reveals a card for defense. Add 2 to that defense. 2 defense to that card. So that definitely saves some people. So this Red Ranger is... the Mighty Morphin was all about leading and giving like extra dice and rerolls and stuff like that. This Red Ranger's all about defense. He's like, I'm helping out my team, I'm protecting them. So he's kind of more of like the White Ranger in that sense. Which is Tommy, so it kind of makes sense. He's like the protective character. So if this card is revealed for defense, another ranger of your choice may return the top card of their discard pile to the top of their deck. And again, you can use this ability once per turn, once per battle, to use one of those. Star Strike. You just punch that guy's face off. 2 attack, if revealed for defense, gain 1 energy. So maybe you just need to gain 1 energy. You need 1 more energy to do this attack. There you go. And then his weapon, the Zeo Battle Sword. 5 dice. After resolve this attack, reveal up to 2 cards from your hand and resolve the star abilities as if they were revealed for defense. It definitely combines with some of his other cards. So that's pretty awesome. Our last regular Zord, Zeo Zord V. So he doesn't really have any, like, stars or anything on him like the regular Red Ranger does. It's 5 points. It's actually, I forgot a point I've been pointing out for everybody else. So he has a star shape instead of a circle, triangle, square. But he has 5 points for his, the 5th Ranger. Alright. Exhaustless card, when any Ranger discards a card for defense. Again, he's being protected. Gain 1 energy, that Ranger may return that card to the top of their deck. So that could definitely be helpful if they need to avoid a bunch of damage. They're like, oh, I gotta get hit by like 6 damage. They reveal a 3. Exhaustless, you gain energy. They get to use that one again, so there's a 6 right there off of 1 card. Excuse me. Last but not least is our Zeo Megazord. So if you manage to get all the Zords combined, you get to play this Megazord. Unfortunately, you don't have a miniature for like we do the Dino Megazord, but that's alright. Probably just use the Dino Megazord as a placeholder anyhow, because he's so freaking cool. Exhaust this card to place the Megazord token at any location. During each battle, in this Megazord's location, reduce the energy cost of all cards by 1. So the Dino Megazord did 1... Can add 1 extra damage, I think, or it did 1 damage. I don't remember. It does extra damage somehow. This one just makes all your cards cheaper. Alright, so that is our Power Rangers Heroes of the Great Zeo pack. There's one other card I want to show off. It is not part of this set. It's the Kickstarter. It's a Kickstarter exclusive. The way they've been doing this, though, they'll probably end up releasing it somewhere else down the line eventually. But because it goes with the Zeo Rangers, I wanted to show it off here. Is we have the red Megazord for Zeo Ranger V. Because you got a second Zord at one point. And now here's the one with the star. Like the Falcon Zord didn't have this. Falcon Zord. That's his other Zord. His Bird Zord didn't have the star in it, but this one does. So it's just, you can replace this with that one, or however you want to put your Zords in there. Exhaust this card during any Ranger's turn in the battle to perform an attack with 3 dice instead of playing a card. So basically just, we don't really have anything. Oh, here's a free thing. Get rid of that 3-cost card we can't afford to play. Do 3 dice attack. Again, this is from the Kickstarter. It might eventually be available by itself, or it might be in a special box somewhere else. I don't know. They've been pretty good at making everything available. Check out the Renegade website at some point. So it'll probably be available in some shape, way, or form, whether it's this exact card or it's a different artwork of it. I don't know how they'll do that. Maybe they'll release like the Zord packs at some point. But yeah, I just want to show it off because it does go with these. It does go with the Zeo Rangers. There's my handful of Zeo Rangers. Check you guys later when we look at the next set. See ya. Bye.